It's legal to steal land in the state of Texas, and most people say it can't be legal to steal land. And I'm not saying it for any other reason other than just to get a rise out of them, and I don't think as much land theft goes on now as did back in the olden days, as we say, but you can adversely possess property still in this day and age if you can survive the lead poison, I guess.
You know, I haven't thought of it just that way, but yes, you certainly can.
Right. That was something as I studied for the exam that just kind of really amazed me, and if you could just, hopefully there's going to be students studying for this exam and using some of this video content, not as the gospel, but as another tool to learn more perspectives on how to learn the knowledge necessary to become mentally competent, which I remind people all the time. But that licensure that we get when we do finally pass the exam, if we take it more than once, how many ever times we take it, that all it does is prove that we're mentally competent. And when I say that, I'm not being negative. I'm just reminding people that it's a lot of the new registrants that I talk to, and I've been around a lot. I remind them that now's the time to really study even more, because you're going to be putting your name on these surveys. And as I studied, the adverse possession thing was something that really amazed me when I was studying the legal aspects of Texas law.
You know, I haven't thought of it just as the way you said it is legal to steal. I think of it as one of the means that the court system has to clean up title according to where people are, besides quick claims, that kind of stuff. But yeah, and it gives meaning to those words, open, notorious, and hostile. And when I talk to landowner groups, that sort of thing, I tell them those words have meaning. And, you know, it's not always wise. If you are a diligent landowner, it's not wise to be just good old neighbor here, and sure, you can use that and that sort of thing. You really need to be very diligent in knowing where your land lines are and being proactive in protecting those land lines. Absentee landowners are just targets for folks that are not scrupulous, that will just move over, that sort of thing. And it sure enough happens.
Yes. And like an absentee landowner could be a landowner that maybe the heirs are living in Minnesota or New York or somewhere, and they very, very rarely come to Texas. Maybe they pay the taxes.
That's right.
But they don't really know whether there's people squatting or cultivating or doing the things under the 5, 10, and 20-year requirements.
And perfecting their title all the while, you know. When you go before a judge, there are certain things that a landowner or someone trying to establish adverse possession would have to bring. It's kind of funny, but I think one of the things, if that person that is adversely possessing ever says, "Oh, no, I didn't know that," then they're blown out of the water. They have to say, "You bet, that's what I was doing, and I meant to do it." You know.
I was referring to that earlier. I let people know that if you're doing the adverse possession game and you're doing your best to steal land, that when you get up on the witness stand, you have to say, "Yep, my goal was to steal that land. My goal was to possess that land, or I really think I own that land," in spite of the fact that there's titles, which, as Daryl pointed out earlier, there's a lot of ways that there could be multiple opinions because of north compared to what, and because
absolutely.
Of all the errors that perpetuate, and the interpretations of where corners are or where they think they are.
That's right. And you know, even if you look at any map out of the counties of Texas, you will see an older, like a large Spanish grant or something, patented in there, and see all these little sections dropped in there on top, and some are patented. Well, there was a superior claim, but lo and behold, by whatever path, another something has been dropped in here. They have an inferior claim, but nevertheless, they have a claim. They have something in there, some color of title, and a pretty darn good one if the state of Texas has issued them a patent to own it, but nevertheless, it's a junior title. So, you know, yeah, you have lots of complexities in that way.